26 July 2020. Good morning. You are listening Prakriti Gupta, your news anchor from Lava Media. Here we bring you the latest updated news from around the world. Today's headlines. On Thursday, a judge ordered 5 news organizations to turn footage of violence at a protest on May 30 over to the Seattle Police Department. According to the Washington Post, Seattle demonstrations against the police killing of George Floyd were largely peaceful, but a smaller group engaged in acts of destruction such as smashing windows and looting. The police issued subpoenas to the news stations, arguing the images documents by the journalist may be the best evidence available to identify the suspects from the protest. Crews removed statues of Christopher Columbus from 2 Chicago parks as cities across America continue to grapple with legacies of injustice. Reports the New York Times. Mayor Lori Lightfoot ordered their temporary removal, stating that she did so in response to demonstrations that became unsafe for both the protesters and police. Russian disinformation campaigns have explicitly targeted African Americans in an effort to exploit racial tensions in the US in the lead up to the 2020 presidential election. According to a new analysis by the Washington Post, using a data set containing 39,964 tweets from the West African troll accounts linked to the Kremlin. On Friday, Beijing ordered the US to close its consulate in Chengdu within 72 hours, reports the Wall Street Journal. The move came as realization for Washington's decision to shut down the Chinese consulate in Houston earlier this week and marks the latest escalation in an identifying feud between the US and China that centers on a slew of issues including trade, technology, geopolitical influence, and handling of the pandemic. Delhi updates on rampage in Delhi. The unlocking of the national capital after many coronavirus-induced curbs were lifted has led to busier streets, allowing gangs to strike terror among people once again. Many incidents, including those of kidnapping and snatching, have been caught on security cameras, but the police are struggling to identify the criminals as they wear coronavirus face covers. CRPF sub-inspector kills senior self in Delhi. A cop posted with the CRPF was shot dead by his junior colleague, who then shot himself dead inside a government bungalow in Lodi Estate area on Friday night. Prima facie probe suggests that the two cops had an argument over something, during which one of them pulled out his service weapon and opened the fire. The police were informed about a firing at the house number 61 in Lodi Estate area. Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Hyderabad coronavirus live updates. Telangana reports 1,640 new cases, 8 deaths. Telangana, Hyderabad, Andhra Pradesh coronavirus news updates. The center on Friday advised 9 states, including the southern state, to ramp up testing with social focus on containment zone. Cases continue to rise sharply in Telangana. Cases at 8 deaths being reported, taking the tally of positive cases in the state to 52,466 and deaths to 4,050. Till now, 40,334 or 76.8% of the people have recovered so far, while 11,677 are currently under treatment, a state bulletin said. State Director of Public Health G. Srinivasa Rao said that the novel coronavirus has entered the community in Telangana and that public should take all the precautions. Meanwhile, Andhra Pradesh on Friday recorded a fresh single-day high of 8,147 cases of the novel coronavirus infection in the state, pushing the state tally to 80,858 cases. So, this is all about today. I, Prakriti Gupta, will come with the new updates tomorrow. Stay tuned with us. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.